Hello all, this is Fred Jiang. I just finished the English version and no, I just finished the Chinese version of what I see and what I observe in Hong Kong, and I'm making an English version here. Actually making vlog is quite exciting afterwards. After you made it, it's kind of like when I'm making the vlog, when I'm talking, it's very a little bit nervous, a little bit off the track, not what I originally expected myself, not what I draft, not the points that I draft, what I want to say, but it's kind of like once I press the recording button, then you're like take off, you take off, and then just enjoy and try to find and concentrate on the topics that I want to talk about. I guess at this moment most people shouldn't have too much difficulties in understanding my English. I believe my pronunciation is not that bad, but it's just the vocabulary and the words that I need to learn, because when I talk about more in-depth, more deeper meaning or words that I want to express, then I encounter, just like what most people encounter, is we try to find the words, but we don't know, we know the equivalent in Chinese, but we don't know how to say it in English. So yeah, I just want to say and share something about what I see in Hong Kong. I went back to Hong Kong a couple of months ago, and I haven't go back in 2 years. What I found out that is Hong Kong is just like a typical normal capital city. I mean, just like Vancouver or even like New York. I heard some people compare Hong Kong to New York, or maybe Tokyo. Of course, Tokyo is more advanced, more competitive. I mean, Hong Kong at this moment, most people are just greed. What I see is just greed. I mean, they use a better term. They use the term of saying that I'm busy, I need to work a lot of hours, I need to survive. But I mean, down to the bottom, down to the core, everybody's just trying to get as much money as they can. Everybody's just trying to take care of their own family and themselves. They want to be king. I mean, I was one of them too. I mean, thank goodness. I mean, Frank Burner or whatever. I found destiny, so it's totally changed myself. Totally changed me from top to from the head to toe. Yeah, I want to say from top to bottom. Okay. Anyway, so I mean, the people in Hong Kong, they're just always trying to, in the name of survive, but down to the core, it's just about greed, which is money, which everybody want to be king. Everybody wants to get as much money as possible, and they missed one very serious point, which I found is very critical and fatal. Is the consequence. I mean, they just see, as long as I can avoid the law, as long as I can avoid nobody seeing what I'm doing, that I can dump as much garbage to the back of my house, or I can hurt, or I can harm as much people as possible in order to get as much enslavement money, because money is enslavement. You got money, you can enslave other people. How do you get money from squeezing the enslavement power, from which is money from other people, to you into your pocket? So that's how your monies come from, and they just don't see it. I mean, the consequence of what you do. I mean, no matter everything that you do or you don't do, there is the consequence that for you to face, even after death. not to mention in the when you are alive here. But they don't see it. I mean, they just try to dodge as much law, as long as the law allow them. I mean, what is law? Law is just something that for the rich to have a name lawfully to protect them, allow them to rob, allow them to steal legally. I mean, if you have money, you can hire lawyers to defend for you. I mean, what the fuck is what the lawyer for? The lawyer is just here to protect those that are rich, so that they can alleviate or even don't need to take responsibilities. I mean, some people must say, well, we got media at us. A judge or something like that to monitor the society. They can expose. I mean, don't be so naive. I can tell you that. I mean, even the media is controlled by the elite. Everything. I mean, as far as I see, down to the core is controlled by the elite. I mean, look, I sent the links out of the translated videos of the Western Chinese TV to both television stations in Hong Kong, but I mean, look, they don't give a damn. They don't care. I mean, it's so criticized. All the programs that they broadcast, as far as I can see, is filtered by, you can say by the editor, but I would say those editors are also controlled by the elite, because I mean, media is such a powerful weapon to control and hypnotize people. I mean, if you were the elite, would you allow the media to broadcast any programs they like? And most people are just lost, totally lost in greed. They just greed. I mean, of course, I mean, those at the poverty level or even below the poverty level, which is, I mean, look, our society structure is a pyramid. Right now, those that at the tip or at the tops of the pyramid are having those elites, having everything, having every money, and the majority of the people are below the middle line of the pyramid, and that's the majority here. And I mean, what is the democracy? What is voting? Is just an illusion. They just give you a false hope. So what most people in Hong Kong, they don't see the consequence. They don't believe there's a consequence. Because everything is just what they see. As long as they think the law's protecting themselves. They think as long as they go by the law, then there's nothing directly will. There's not a direct bad consequence will happen to them, which is the law will, as long as I can avoid and dodge the law. It's like if I hit you and nobody sees it and you can approve it, then what can you do for me? I mean, how can you justify me? That's what they are thinking. I mean, look at how we live in the modern city, the capital cities at this moment in all around the world. I mean, everybody is just lost in the total greed, total greed, and this has to change. And I'll make a part 2. I want to talk about one of my friends, my mother's friend, which she has billions of dollars, literally billions of dollars. Okay, thank you.